Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to another video. I'm Camila and I should probably ask you how you doing, because today we are building Monica and Rachel's apartment from Friends. Of course, it's not an actual apartment. I built this on a regular lot because I was more comfortable having the freedom of adjusting the shape, and oh my god, I adjusted it. It took me the longest time to get the shape of the apartment right, and you will see it change throughout the video because up until the end of the speed build I wasn't sure of the shape that I went for, because scale in The Sims 4 is very messed up if you're trying to recreate something from real life. And so yeah, I had so much trouble and so many issues when it came to sizes and scale of objects here and there. It was a mess. I'm gonna tell you that. It was an actual mess. But it was so much fun. I love Friends. They kept me so much company. In December when I got COVID, I was in my bedroom. I decided that it was finally the right time to watch Friends because I had never watched it. Yes, I know I'm kind of crazy, but yeah, I was waiting for the right moment to watch the series because I don't know about you, but I have to be in the right mindset, and yeah, it took me years. And as I was telling to somebody, I don't know, over on Twitter, we don't actually have Friends airing on Italian TV, or if we do, I don't know which channel it's on because I don't see it ever. So yeah, it wasn't really an option before I got Netflix for me to watch Friends, especially in English, because if I watched it on the Italian TV, it would have been in Italian, and Italian dubbing of Friends really sucks. It's very outdated, and so yeah, I watched it last year, when I was sick. Basically, this is Monica and Rachel's apartment, of course. I had also some issues with the colors of the apartment because in The Sims you kind of have to make some adjustments, and you have to find a sort of middle ground when it comes to stuff. It can be wallpaper, it can be objects. When you are recreating something from real life in The Sims, you have to settle, do I want the right shape or do I want the right color? Do I want the right color or do I want the right texture? Do I want the right texture or do I want the right material of something? And so yeah, for example, the purple chair in the kitchen, it's not actually the same because the wooden frame is not that, it's not like that in Friends, but I had to choose that one because of the color, because it was pretty accurate. And same goes for the shelving units, the shelves in the kitchen. Did I want them blue or did I want them the actual wooden shelves that Monica has? And so I went for the wooden shelves in the end, and you will see me change the blue swatch, the blue shelves for the base game ordinary, the ordinary base game shelf in black, I think. This is something that you have to do for basically every single item in the game and in the show or the building that you are trying to recreate in The Sims. But yeah, I wanted to tell you that I want to make this into a sort of a series on my channel, not something planned, but whenever I feel recreating something, I will just do it because I find it so much fun, and so kind of relaxing, at least for me. I know it can be very intimidating to recreate something from real life into The Sims. So I get it's not for everyone, but for me, when I am in the right mindset, I have so much fun doing this. So I think I'm gonna do probably Joy's and Chandra's apartment next. And I don't know, if you have something else that you would like me to recreate, tell me in the comments. I already did Ted Mosby's apartment from How I Met Your Mother, Ted and Marshall's and Lily's apartment actually. But yeah, it was with my old PC, so the quality is not the best, but I think I did a pretty decent job also because we didn't have platforms back when I did that one, and I was so happy to be able to do it like right this time with platforms. And yeah, so that was fun. Another thing is that the wallpaper of this house and the doors are not, of course, the right doors. And I apologize, but this was the best option that I thought I could use. Like, it was the best thing. Like, I compared these doors and this wallpaper to a bunch of other doors and wallpapers, and this one was the most, like, these were the closest options. Also, I had tons of issues with the bedrooms because there aren't so many scenes in the bedrooms, and if they are, like, we have them scattered through the series. Like, the living room and the kitchen are places where we see the gang pretty often, like in every single episode, but the bathroom and the balcony also, and also the two bedrooms, are not something that we see every single time. So also, like, when I was building, I kept on going onto Google and looking for stuff, looking for rooms, looking for floor plans and everything. But then, like, I couldn't type in like Phoebe and Rachel talk in Rachel's bedroom because nothing would have come up. Like, you know how Google Images works, so yeah, it wasn't really an option. So I had maybe like to think about some episodes, what happened in that episode where they spend 10 seconds in Rachel's bedroom, and so I just tried to look that episode up and I watched it. So, like, it was a big mess. Also, when I was finally over with this freaking apartment, I watched Friends, of course, because I wanted to, and also because I thought, yeah, let's just watch it casually and let's see if everything looks alright. And it did not look alright because I had to stop, like, to pause the episodes many times to take photos of my TV with my smartphone to remember, like, tomorrow you have to fix this, you have to fix that, and you will see it, like, some very last minute adjustments in the Speedbuild, and that's why, because I probably did them this morning. And also the screenshots were a mess because oh my god, basically I tried to mimic the angles of the camera when taking the screenshots, and so you'll see it, like, I compared my version of the apartment with the actual apartment in the screenshots at the end, and whenever I was, like, placing the two, like the screenshot and the actual image into, like, my editing software, I realized that something wasn't right. So I would go back into the game and change it, and then would go back into my editing software and then add another image and realize that something was missing, and so I would go back into the game again and fix things, and so it took me so long to get it right. Especially, like, the wallpapers in Monica and Rachel's bedrooms are the very last things that I changed, and you won't even see them, like, on the screen. You will just see them into the screenshot, like, if you will stay here up until the end of the video. And another thing that I wanted to mention before I forget is that I, of course, also forgot to hit record a couple of times. So when it comes to the bathroom, I basically decorated it all and then realized that I forgot to hit record. So you will see me, like, pressing Ctrl Y, and so that the objects will just place automatically, because I wanted to show you the process without actually redoing everything, because I placed down an insane amount of clutter and I didn't want to work around that again. Also because it was the bathroom, like, it's not the main space of the house, so it wasn't a big deal, and I just wanted to show you that it didn't come out like this in just 2 minutes. It actually took me some time, but I didn't want to redo it. So sorry if this seems a bit lazy to you. It is, but I was so tired at the end of this apartment that I couldn't put myself to do that again. This is the bathroom, and it's actually perfect because I have something else to say, and here you can see me placing some debug canvas on the bottom part of the walls to recreate that fake like tile slash stucco or paint on the walls. But yeah, I wanted to say that I noticed, thanks to the screenshots, how much things change in the apartment. Not only like clutter, of course, sometimes you see something on a table, like on some of the console tables, and then a few episodes later you see that it changed. But in the bathroom especially, I noticed that even like yesterday, because I watched the episodes, and as I was telling you before, I watched some Friends after I did this. I noticed how the bathroom changed. Like, I remembered the scene when Chandler's taking a bath and like everyone comes into the room. But then yesterday I was watching something like from the third season, I think, and it was the episode where when Joy is redoing the bathroom floor, and the bathroom layout is completely different, so I had to choose one of them, of course, and I went with the Chandler's one, let's say. This is Rachel's room, and it's actually the last one that we're gonna decorate. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this voiceover right here. It was a mess, I know. I basically just complained about the process and explained to you the process of me making this. I hope it was somewhat interesting. I don't know. I really hope it was and it wasn't boring. Oh, and I also recreated the ladder, like the fire escape ladder on the balcony with some debug stuff. It's a bit weird, but it was the closest I could get. I don't know. If you have a better idea of how I could have done it, please share it with me in the comments down below. But yeah, as I was saying, I hope that you liked this video and this voiceover in which I talked about the process a bit. And if you liked this video, remember to leave a like, a comment, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave any suggestions for other apartments or sitcoms, TV shows, settings you want me to recreate. If I didn't watch the series, I probably won't do it because I don't know if something's important or something can be left behind when recreating a space. But yeah, I hope that you will understand. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time and have a great day. Bye everybody.